Hey, what's shaking, Fremont? This is Sonny. I'm down here at Ebenezer Church with
Justin Burel.
Justin Burel. How you doing, man? Check
How's it
this
going?
out. I got me some gear on here. I got this Fremont Ross shirt from Phase 1 on Krogan Street. You heard of that, right?
Yeah,
And I
absolutely.
got me a hat here from on Justice Street, Vantage. A good
Oh,
place to go.
cool.
Good places to go, huh?
Slick hat.
But hey, Justin, people know you from the barbecue, right?
hmm
But here we are in your church. How long you been going to church here?
I've been in church my whole life.
That's right.
My grandfather came over here, I want to say around 96, 97.
Okay.
Then my dad started pastoring after he passed around 98, 99.
Wow. So he came here, your grandfather, where was he from? From this
Well,
area or down
yeah,
south? Or?
he had started a ministry on Front Street. He actually helped build this church with, the other people who built the
Really?
church.
So the church wasn't here yet? Or they...
When back way before my time.
Oh, okay.
They had built this church, and then my grandfather started another ministry,
Okay.
and he was in a different building. Also did some pastoring out of town, and so then once this building became available, it was kind of cool thing that he
Yeah.
could maybe pastor in the church that he helped build with his
Oh,
hands. So
that's interesting. I love to hear. I love churches in general.
right,
I like to visit different churches, like
right,
Catholic, Baptist, non-denominational. I
yeah,
like this.
yeah.
And I've been to one of your guys' church, and I also watch when you share them online.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I love to see the different. We're all on the same team.
yeah. Seriously,
We
seriously.
just find maybe different ways to that we believe that we get there. So
Exactly.
we're all the same purpose.
Exactly. As long as you make him smile,
That's right. That's
it works
right.
for me.
So have you ever thought about pastoring yourself?
For me,
You know,
no,
never had that calling.
um, I know that church will be a part of my life regardless,
Right.
forever. Um, I see what preachers kind of have to go through,
Right. It's a lot.
and it's a lot. And so, if that would ever come, it would not be my decision. It would
Yeah.
definitely
Right.
be something that you would feel like you're called to do. So
Now,
until now, I'll play the organ for
hey, that's right. Someone needs to play it.
Right.
So you might as well play it. Now, your mom and dad have been a force here at the church and the community. How does that make you feel? That you go growing up, your dad has been, your mom and dad has been so like popular and well known in the area.
For sure, for sure. It's cool. It's kind of cool, it's definitely good and bad with that. When you're a kid,
Right.
for sure, it's good and bad. Um, because everyone knows CJ. First off,
Right.
by himself, he's an entity by himself.
That's for sure.
So I mean, anywhere I went, it was, hey, little CJ there, you better act right.
I'm gonna tell you.
I'm gonna tell your daddy that. But but also it's cool because the standard of morale and just the standard of being a good person
Mhm.
that gets instilled when you got two solid people,
Yeah.
showing you how to take life on. That's big time. So as an adult, I'm so grateful for that. But as a kid, it's some pressures. They
Yeah.
think you're supposed to get it before everyone else, and sometimes when you bump your head, it's a bigger to do,
Mhm.
than the average person. But or you at least feel that pressure.
Oh yeah.
So but they're good people to have on the team.
That's right. Yeah, I know a lot of uh, people that I've met through my life who have been pastors' sons and stuff. So it's always interesting to me to hear how that was growing up, and so
Yeah.
and most of them, I'd say every one of them have had great experiences with it.
Oh yeah, you get it's the cool thing about it too is that you get to see your parents help people
Yes.
in a different light. I mean, a lot of people they see the pastor once he puts his
Mm-hmm.
suit and tie on, but I've seen him doing some serious ministry right in his PJs and
Mm-hmm.
waking up in the middle of the night going to console people or help a situation out. There's been plenty times where, we've had family trips planned and, something came up where they need to tend to other people
Somebody at
and
church.
they didn't even think about it. And as a kid, you're like, that sucks. Or, I really wanted to go here.
Yeah.
But, you start seeing that, hey, this is bigger. Life is bigger, And so I think as we got older, and I can even speak for my brother, I believe that we got that quicker, maybe than the next person to see that, hey, it's sometimes little stuff don't matter, scheduling and this, that, and the third.
Right.
You can push it back to help somebody. It'll work out in the back end.
Yeah, I love that.
Cool.
That's good.
It's cool.
And I totally agree with that. And I know you guys have, what time is your services here?
11 o'clock on Sundays.
And right now, are they all online or?
Right now they are online. My mother would not let anyone in and around until until those numbers are coming down.
Good safety there. Yeah. So I totally understand. But you play the organ, you say?
Yes, sir.
And how long you do any other musical instruments?
Well, organ, piano. I got a great group of musicians around me, so I don't try to do nothing else.
Right, you specialize in that. Huh?
Yeah.
I came here. You guys get a good drummer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I said. I don't need to try to do nothing else. I just feel it.
Now, when you're not doing that, we know a lot of people out there know you as the barbecue man, right?
For sure.
How long you been doing that?
This past year was our 10th year, so we're going in our 11th.
Wow.
Yeah, man, blessings.
And so you set up shop here on Fremont on State Street, right across from Wink Key.
Yes, sir.
And then you also you visit Sandusky sometimes too, don't you?
Yes, sir. We do. We've actually been at that location. I think that was our 5th year going on. Shout out to Roger Kuntz. He's awesome. He's the guy who who made that spot available to me. And we've been there and kind of has progressed and, turned into something that, we're proud of, And then we do some small things with Cedar Point. We were lucky to partner with them a couple of years ago.
Okay.
And
Is that where you you bring the trailer inside
Yes,
to
sir.
Cedar Point? Okay,
Yes,
I've
sir.
seen that last couple of years they've been doing that with
Yes,
some
sir.
locals.
Yeah, that's just awesome that they reach out to us little guys and say, take our crowd and,
Work
do
your
good.
magic.
Yeah.
That finger looking good magic.
Right.
So the menu right now is like the hibachi. Everybody loves that.
Yeah.
And then some briskets, some things like that. And now, are you on the off season? What do? You try to do something new for the next year?
Oh yeah.
Without revealing anything.
No.
You've been trying to think some new things.
Oh, absolutely. We test some things, throw some ideas out. Kind of see what the area. I don't never really try to. I want to make a dish that kind of is in its own lane. Mm-hmm. So we kind of, eat out, see kind of menus, see what's going on even in the Fremont menu area, and kind of see if there's a little opening that maybe it's not being touched, and see if we can make a rendition of it. And then we just check it out and see if it works. If the city loves it, we roll with it. It's been a couple of items that we put out, and they were like, no.
So whenever they didn't sell well, did you hurry up and remove them right away? Or
well, you gotta let them work in a little bit. It's kind of a dice roll, and you just see if maybe I'm just, not preparing it the right way. We can spice it up a little bit, advertise it more. That's just the tricks of it.
So you like feedback?
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
So
good and bad.
Do you like it on you? Would you rather have them come right on your page and tell you, or stop in?
I really don't mind it if it comes from a genuine place to make the situation better.
Right.
I feel that in general, even as a human. Some people don't like to say anything that may be taken as criticism. Mm-hmm. I feel like if someone really genuinely cares for you, you know.
As an owner, you should be able to accept constructive criticism.
Absolutely.
I totally agree.
If not, you're going to have your feelings hurt
because
a lot anyway.
When you're in business or whatever you're doing, if you're out there in the spotlight, you got to be able to accept criticism. That's part of the game.
Absolutely.
Because you can never please everybody.
Yeah.
If you did, you'd be the one in misery.
Yeah. And actually not even accept it, but even embrace it and appreciate it. Because I feel like only the person who, a truthful person, can tell you, hey, I didn't like that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. They could smile in your face, say, I loved it, and then go tell their friends it's terrible. You know?
Don't go there.
No, right. So I would rather you tell me, hey, let's do this, maybe fix it, you know? And then you come back the next time and you'll be even more satisfied to, you know, maybe get what you were looking for. So, you know, we've been part of this community for my whole life, and then in the business 11 years. So we know a lot of people. You know, a lot of these people that come in we've met just through life being here in Fremont. So I definitely, you know, I grew up with most of these people around here. So, you know, hey, tell me, you know, and you know, if you get, don't bash me over the head too hard, but you know.
Be upfront. Yeah. You know, you got a good reputation for it. Your whole family does have a good reputation.
Absolutely.
As people, and especially you as food.
Absolutely.
Now, I noticed you got a San Francisco 49ers hat.
Absolutely.
That's your team?
Yes, sir.
My team's the Steelers.
Oh, okay.
And I tell you what do you think about that Super Bowl?
Oh,
Tom Brady, man.
Wow, right.
One man.
Right.
One guy could come back to a team that didn't have a winning record last year. Yeah. You know, both of us hate to say it. Yeah. One man can make a difference. Hey, you know, the momentum. That
was crazy, wasn't it?
You know,
he didn't get touched.
The winning spirit, the winning mentality of one person can come in and just change the whole dynamics of your team.
Yeah, it's awesome to watch. Greatness. You know, I know a lot of people. You know, once people start winning so much, they're like, I'm ready to see them lose.
They don't like people to win.
I love to see you be great. You know what I mean? And if the opportunity's there to be great, like, why not? And he's like one of those guys who's, you know, his story's just, it's just like that, you know? And it's awesome to see him.
Sometimes because, you know, he's ruined our season. Steelers so many times.
And Patrick Mahomes stole one from me last year.
Yeah.
So
you're correct.
He stole one. So I was good. It was good.
You know, it's good to have a team. Well, now, how'd you get hooked up on the 49ers?
Well, you know, living in Fremont, everything's Browns games, you know. Yeah. So during the time that I started watching the Browns, you know, it was rough. You know, treading, so...
I'm sure the mistake by the leg, you know, the fumble, the drive.
Yeah, it was rough sledding for those guys. So, it was one year they were happy to play San Francisco, and Jerry Rice went nuts.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there watching, I'm like, I'm going to follow this guy. Yeah, and so... I believe it was around 94 or 95 because a couple years later they won the Super Bowl.
Okay.
And so after that, it was, you know.
So you stayed with them?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. That's how I am with the Steelers. I just grew up when I was younger. They were the hot team.
Yeah.
Super Bowl back to back.
Yeah.
78 or 79 and 80.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden they won two more again, and that was when I was growing up, so that's who I was.
That's my spot, you know? That's cool that you stuck with him, though.
Yeah, but
are you Big Ben? You glad you want Big Ben to come back?
I think I do. I think I want him to come back at least one more year. I heard he's restructuring his contract right now to try to make some wiggle room to keep some players, bring some other ones in.
I like Ben.
So we'll see. He's right down the road.
Yeah, you got a root for
Finley,
Ben.
you know, hometown guy, kind of. Yeah. But so is your restaurant or your car going to be at the same spot this coming summer?
Hopefully. I know that we're looking for some other spots just to, you know, if I know that spot kind of is going under some renovations.
Right.
So we'll be somewhere. We're gonna make sure we're somewhere on State Street. Hopefully, you know, Roger. But no, seriously.
We'll be able to smell you.
Yeah. Regardless, not Roger Coots is a saint to me. But Yeah, we'll be somewhere down on State Street, and then also we plan to be at some of the farmers markets.
Oh, that's cool.
So we're gonna you'll definitely see that blue truck, you
Uh-huh.
know, pretty often. We're gonna add another day that we're open. We used to be open from Thursday
Yep.
to Sunday.
Sunday.
This year we're gonna do
Okay.
Wednesday to Sunday, to give you a little couple more chances to catch us.
Right.
You know, and yeah, man, we're hoping it's gonna be a great season.
All right, man. Man, that sounds good, don't it? Oh, man, you're making me hungry.
Yeah, we got that with some brisket, brother.
Well, thanks a lot for
Thank you
talking
for
today,
having me,
Justin.
man.
It's kind of good to hear what you do and what you do here at the church, and then how you do the cooking, and a little bit more about you.
Appreciate you
Give
having
people an
me,
opportunity to hear you speak.
Sitting with a celebrity author.
Oh, hey, we're all the same team. We're all celebrities.
Hey, man, I appreciate
But thanks
it.
a lot, man.
You too, brother.
All right, this is Sonny and Justin. We keep it Fremont First right down here at the Ebenezer Church on Bidwell.
Have a good one.
All right.